Holy smokers, guys, we have some massive moves out there in some stocks here today. I want to talk about Stitchfix, which is a company that is supposed to be transforming the retail landscape online when it comes to clothing. I want to talk about Neo stock, which was branded as the Tesla of China. I want to talk about this company named Nbev, which is doing some interesting things in drink products. And I want to talk about Tilray, all right? These stocks were all down massively today, all right? Stitchfix was down over 35%. That's one of the worst stock performances for one day I've seen in a long time. 35% in a day. Nbev, which is a very small market cap company that is doing some interesting stuff with CBD beverages, fell almost 19%. But wait till I show you the 1 month chart on that. It's going to blow your mind, all right? Tilray, this stock was down over 16% today. We know that's been that super hot, weed stock there. And then Neo stock fell over 10% today. So let's start out the worst performer and kind of go down the list, all right? Shares of Stitch Fix lost almost a third of their value Tuesday after the company disclosed user data for its online personal styling service that disappointed investors. The company said that active clients grew 25% from a year ago. That's pretty strong growth, to 2.7 million by the end of the fourth quarter, July 28th, that month ending. Analysts were expecting around a 2.81 number, so they missed by about 100,000 there, all right? The CEO, Katrina Lake, did point out that revenue was at the high end of what the company had expected for guidance, all right? Stitch Fix, which provides a box of clothing delivered to your door, however often you choose, was originally just for women in the United States. The company is now expanding into men's and children's clothing and bringing its business over to the United Kingdom as well now. So this stock has been one of those stocks that was extremely hot. It is IPO'd in about less than a year ago. This company IPO'd, and since it IPO'd, it's up still, even after today's drop, nearly 90%, all right? The stock had exploded from where it IPO'd at, about $15, to it reached over $50 a share just about a month ago or so. So this is one of those stocks that sometimes what happens with these companies that go IPO and then all of a sudden their numbers aren't, unbelievable, but their stock price performance is unbelievable in that first year. Sometimes these stocks can get absolutely killed, and that's why it's very, very dangerous to play with these type of companies, because they're just kind of seen as they have to just massively blow away every single number. And when they don't do it, but their stock is up massively, eventually what has to happen, that stock has to come crashing down. And that's how in a day like today, you get a 35% plus downward move, guys. Like if you were in that stock, you just, unless you got in when it IPO'd, like pretty much anybody that's gotten in that stock over the past few months just got absolutely, slaughtered today. So those stocks are always very dangerous. Let's talk about this company named New Age Beverage, all right? First thing I want to point out with this stock is it is up over 300% in the past few weeks, okay? In the past few weeks, this stock is up 300%. It's incredibly rare to see a stock up 300% in a 3 or 5 year span. Never mind in a 2 or 3 week span, up 300%, guys. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, all right? Now, there's no real information on why this stock dropped other than probably just a cool down in its stock price. Basically, if you haven't been keeping track of this stock, it's a very, very small market cap company, and they made some boring products, some iced tea products, energy drinks, but they're not very popular. But there were rumors that all of a sudden it's getting into the CBD beverages. Management confirmed those rumors this past week and said it will launch a new set of drinks in the North American convenience store here in Las Vegas on October 7th through 10th. So it's going to show off some new CBD products, and everybody has piled in this stock like unbelievable. Looking at this, this could be a massive opportunity for the company. Maybe this grows into being a huge beverage drink maker. Because as of right now, this is one of those very small market cap companies. Like none of their products they currently have are popular products. But if they could launch, let's say the Red Bull or Monster of CBD beverages, then that could be absolutely huge, right? Or if they could launch the Coca-Cola or Pepsi of CBD beverages, this could be, a company that expands into a huge thing. And we've seen this past, like people forget that Monster beverage used to be called Hanson's Natural Beverage, all right? And this company was just a small apple juice maker, and they made some some boring little sodas and whatnot. And this company was a super small market cap and it was doing nothing. Then in 2002, the guys end up launching Monster Beverage, and ever since then, that's been one of the best performing stocks in the entire stock market over the past 20 years. It's just been unbelievable, the performance, especially the last 15 years. We're up like 50,000% or something on Monster shares. So some people look at this as, whoa, maybe this could be, a situation like Monster did in energy drinks, but this one in CBD beverages. We'll have to see what happens there, but needless to say, it's attracting a lot of hype right now and a lot of investors. Today was probably just a pullback on that, all right? Today, Tilray stock had a pretty rough day, all right? So this stock was down over 16% as we spoke about, and it's basically on the back of the PepsiCo CFO says he has no plans to basically invest or buy any pot-related companies. He says, I think the difficulties in investing in that category, particularly in the US, where federally these things are still not legal, are quite a considerable challenge, he said on the call. So we look at everything, but certainly there are no plans to do anything up to this point, he says, all right? In Aurora, this stock dropped 5% today, also on the Toronto Stock Exchange, which, had been rumored that they were in talks with Coca-Cola and whatnot. What you have a lot in the space right now is you have a lot of rumors going around. You have a lot of hype in the space. You have a lot of people getting really excited and then all of a sudden really depressed the next day. And you have, PepsiCo is going to come into this space and make a huge investment in blah, blah, blah company. Oh, Coca-Cola is going to make a big investment. Oh, this private equity firm over here is going to do something. And you have so much hype and so many rumors right now that it's hard to tell what's the truth, where are these companies going. A lot of them, as we have spoke about many times on the channel, are very insignificant in terms of the actual money they're making right now. They have a potential to maybe make a lot of money someday, but as of right now, the financials are absolutely horrible for these companies when you compare them to where their market valuations are, all right? So you get a situation like this where it's just a lot of people are excited, a lot of people are throwing around these rumors, and it just kind of spreads. Oh, PepsiCo might do this. Oh, this beer company over here, they might do this. Everybody saw what Constellation did with Canopy Growth stock, okay? And they say, oh, well, this drink maker might do this. Oh, this tequila maker over here might make a big investment. And there's a lot of rumors going on right now. And when those rumors all of a sudden get shot down, like what happened in that Pepsi earnings call there, it all of a sudden brings people back to reality and it kind of, sets back expectations and whatnot. So Tilray right now is, I think, trading around $138. Obviously, this was a stock just a few weeks ago that hit $300 a share, guys. So it's been a crazy stock on a crazy ride. We're going to have to see what happens here, and these companies are going to have to start reporting unbelievable numbers over this next year to kind of start at least trying to justify their valuation somewhat. Now let's talk about NEO stock. So NEO, okay, this company went public less than a month ago, and everybody was talking about, oh, it's going to be the Tesla of China, blah blah blah, and now the shares are below where this company IPO'd at. Okay, it's below actually where it IPO'd at. If you remember, I posted a video on this channel, got a lot of views. Is NEO stock a scam? And I just kind of talked about all the worries on why NEO stock was a scary stock to invest in. By the way, the stock at that time, when I posted that video, I think was $11 or somewhere around there. So essentially, it's fallen about 50%. And like I said, I think that video I put up like 2 or 3 weeks ago. There are a lot of things to worry about with this stock. But here today, Mark Tepper put some more comments out there. He says, NEO stock is not a stock we have any interest in. Mark Tepper says, the president and CEO of Strategic Wealth Partners, managing over $1 billion in assets. He says, an unproven management team along with zero experience in manufacturing cars makes this an easy stock to stay clear of. And that was my thing. It's not just that, it's just the massive valuation this company had, and still it has a very high valuation and compared to how small business they actually do. And when you think about this, right, you think about electric cars and all the excitement there, and that's awesome. A lot of people won't even invest in Tesla right now, right? A lot of people look at Tesla as an uninvestable company. Well, Tesla at least is doing billions of dollars in revenue every single quarter now, and their numbers are insane. This company, as I pointed out, is basically like non-existent revenues, okay? And it's a company that produced a few hundred cars so far, all right? But yet had a valuation that was approaching like $20 billion. Like, it was like mind-blowing. Like, are you kidding me? If you look at Tesla, at least that company, it has billions of dollars in revenue. Their revenue numbers are skyrocketing. This this NEO company, you want to have a $10, $20 billion valuation on a company that is basically just still an idea of a company, okay? They have so much still to prove. You can't just go throwing around $10, $20 billion valuations on an idea of a company, which is essentially what NEO is right now. It's an idea of a company that they're trying to make into this big company, and who knows if they'll succeed. Just because you have a big idea and you get some bunch of money backing you doesn't mean this is going to work out. It doesn't mean you're going to become a massive company over time. So we'll see what happens with that one. It's a stock I track, but in terms of me investing in that, I need to see some really strong numbers out of that company before I would ever touch something like that. So anyways, I want to know your guys' opinion on any of these stocks: NEO, Tilray, the Nbev company, Stitchfix. Any of these companies, are you looking at them? Any of them are you invested in? I would love to hear from you guys in that comment section. If you love keeping up with stock market news, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Post a lot of stock market news in my Instagram stories. Thank you for watching and have a great day.